Hey everybody, today I'm going to be talking about another one of the Theo Wanne Essentials Jazz Mouthpieces. I got this great kit here that had the tenor one that you saw in the previous video, and today we're going to be speaking about the alto saxophone. If you watched my previous video on the jazz tenor saxophone, the Essential series from Theo Wanne, you'll know that I really liked it. In fact, I loved it. I'm planning to get one to be my backup mouthpiece because it just works so well. And I'm happy to say I really like the alto mouthpiece as well. It's a really great mouthpiece. It sounds really good. It plays really well. And frankly speaking, I think it's equal, if not better, than the tenor saxophone version. Just like the tenor sax, the Theo Wanne Essentials is essentially a basic jazz mouthpiece. It has a small rollover baffle, as you can see there, and it has a basic chamber. Nothing too fancy, but that's really what I look for in most jazz mouthpieces. I don't like wedge baffles. I don't like the mouthpiece to do all that work for me. And that code word that everybody uses nowadays, free blowing, to me that just means the mouthpiece is doing all the work, which makes it really hard to tone shape. I would really like to put a little bit more of me into the mouthpiece. From my standpoint, these are really kind of the perfect way to get into a jazz mouthpiece, especially if you're not used to playing on a jazz mouthpiece. If you're coming from a classical mouthpiece, I think this one will really work well for you. And it's not that kind of crazy different. It really feels natural and normal. And so I think you'd really enjoy this particular one. So like the tenor mouthpiece, the Jazz Essentials by Theo Wanne comes in two sizes for the alto, the 5 and the 7. Now this is my one small kind of gripe about the mouthpiece is I really like a 6, which is about a 0.06 in terms of the inches in measurement. And the 6.5, it works just fine, but I sort of wish I could get in a slightly smaller one. The 5 is not going to work because it's just a little too closed for me, and the 7 is just a little too open. And really what it is it puts me in a place where it's hard to find the perfect reed strength. Having said that, I could probably get totally used to it. I already play on a Theo Wanne alto mouthpiece. I play on the New York Brothers version, and I just play on the 6. So maybe it's partly just because I'm so used to that tip opening. So like I said, I don't think I'd have a real problem getting used to this one if I had to make the switch. So if you are really one of those people who'd rather be in the 6, go ahead and give it a shot. I'm not sure you're going to have any troubles. The mouthpiece itself is definitely shaped and sized for your standard alto sax hard rubber jazz mouthpiece, so pretty much any ligature will fit it without any worries at all. For me, I liked a little bit brighter reed. I was using my ZZs in the recording you've heard so far during this video, and I think it works pretty darn well. I could totally see using a V16 if you need a little bit darker or a little bit more robust sound, but either way I think you'll be fine. Just like the other Essential, I kind of like a darker ligature. These mouthpieces tend to have a lot of body to them, so having a little bit of control there works well. So you could use your Rovner or maybe your Optimum over something like an MO, for example, that allows the reed to vibrate a little more vigorously. In terms of tone, these have a really great sort of like Meyer sound. They're bright, but at the same time they have a ton of core. You could totally play lead alto with this mouthpiece without any trouble whatsoever, but you can still play with enough sensitivity to get sort of that combo club sound you're looking for. These mouthpieces are sub $200 like all the other ones in the series, and so it's kind of a steal. If you're a student looking for a mouthpiece, if you're a tenor player who plays a little bit of alto and you just need a really high quality mouthpiece, or let's face it, if you're just looking for a mouthpiece, a great Christmas present, what can I say? It just works so well. And so for all of you out there who are thinking, hey, I wonder if my kid needs a mouthpiece for Christmas, I think this is a real winner. They sound great, they work great, they're inexpensive, and so I don't have any real negatives again on them. So I hope you found this video useful on, again, the Theo Wanne Essentials Jazz Alto Sax. Check out my other videos on the tenor sax and on the Brahma series. I'll be putting out some more videos as I test out the rest of these mouthpieces. But like I said, I'm really enjoying them. I think they're a great bargain. And since it is the holidays, what a great stocking stuffer for the person who's looking for an awesome mouthpiece. If you're enjoying the videos, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. It keeps the channel growing. I also have some Christmas music out this season. I have my second single out on G2 Records, and then I have an independent single on God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. So check out any of these 3 Christmas tunes and add them to your playlist. It's always greatly appreciated. And if you have any questions about the mouthpieces or want to see anything else from me, please let me know in the comments below. So have a great day, and I'll talk to you all later.